I've always loved horses, ever since I was young. I never got a chance to ride. The bond between the rider and the horse, there's just nothing compared to it. And when you find that horse that you can bond with, it transforms you. My name is Heather Nish. I started with MTR probably about 4 or 5 years ago. My husband had this great idea that riding horses would be beneficial for me.
We'd driven past this place and never knew what it was about, and then learned a little bit about it from her other experiences with physical therapy, and knowing that she gains a lot of independence. I knew this would take her to the next level.
And she's taught me how to listen to the horse and to know whether the horse is listening to me.
Coming here redefines you.
She was starting to struggle with how MS was changing her limitations. She was starting to transition from using a walker and being able to actually use her feet to going 100% to a wheelchair.
I have to put myself in a mindset that I can do these things. I think anybody with a disability has to get that out of their head, that you're defined by your disability. That takes a long time. And especially with my diagnosis, it was a slow progression. It's like slowly things were taken away from me. Those things I was able to do were taken away. Your self-confidence kind of disappears with it as well. What I love about working with Jessica and the volunteers is I've had the same team for a few years. We have a connection ourselves. Their encouragement of me is what keeps me going.
I love this team. They are always so helpful, and we're always learning and laughing and even crying. We're just always doing everything together.
We celebrate each other almost every time that we're together. We celebrate birthdays, we sing to each other. There's comfort in knowing that I can come to the farm and know that if I'm down, that there'll be somebody there to hold me up. And we had to do that a little bit with Emily, right?
Do I mention my mom, or do I just...
It's completely
Okay.
up to you. If you want to, you can, but you do not have to.
The team here at MTR really helped support me when I lost my mom a couple months back, and they just helped lift me up and encourage me and just keep me going. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for them.
I always knew that horses are beautiful and strong, but I had no idea I would be able to spend my days around people that were beautiful and strong. That's what's amazing about being here.
Chris knows this in her heart, that she was the right person for me when I came to the farm. There's so many parallels between the connections I feel with both the volunteers and the horses.
My name is Kim, and I started volunteering at MTR as a way to become more comfortable around horses. I was drawn to helping with the lessons. I was able to see the more direct impact the horses here have with the participants. For example, with Heather, when I first started in her lessons, she definitely was nervous at first, and over time she has gained so much confidence.
One of the things that's remarkable about MTR and MTR's location is that it is very close to the elementary school that I teach at. One of my students I had, Isaiah, I told him that I go to MTR, and we found out that, oh, well, his mom works there too. One of the coolest things was he wanted to ride with me, and it was that teacher connection that he loved, and I loved it too. And now it has grown. Now it's not just Isaiah. Kim is my lead line, and it's her daughter, Erin.
Oftentimes as parents, it can be hard to get your kids to tell you what they did in school, but when my daughter comes home, she is so excited to tell me about the things Heather has accomplished in her most recent lesson. And it's so wonderful to see how their shared love for the horses brings them together.
One of the other cool things about being a teacher, not only being a teacher, but being a teacher in a wheelchair, is explaining and showing kids that despite my disability and despite my challenges, I don't give up. I keep going and I keep trying.
Each day we see the horses show up in indescribable and amazing ways for each participant. They have a sensitivity that allows them to feel what a person needs at any given moment. There is a strong community at MTR centered around these incredible herd members. Our participants not only grow in their abilities, but also find confidence and joy and a deeper sense of connection to themselves, to others, and to the community around them. Our mission at MTR is to transform lives by connecting humans and horses in a nurturing environment, fostering healing and growth for all.